Hey my friends, what's going on? Hey, it's Gene. Get up and get out with Gene. Hey, anybody else cold this morning? It's a little chilly out here. Got a lovely view. The sun is shining bright. I love it. Actually having a hard time finding a place to set the camera without the sun just blasting, but it's a beautiful thing. It keeps us warm, right? So how are we doing this morning? You keeping warm? You doing good? You getting up, getting out already this morning? I hope you are. Thank you for jumping on these videos here. This is another Facebook Live. So if anybody jumps on, I call you out or say your name, or or even if you're catching this down the road, maybe on the YouTube 100 years down the road, and you're like, what is this Facebook Live? It's just a live format on a social media. So I just want to explain that. But I think this will be like, I'm getting close to 449. I don't know, this might be the 449th video that I'll put on my YouTube page. You can get by my site, kugogene.com, and check it out from there. Because a lot of people are saying they prefer to see all these videos. They can find any of them on my YouTube page. So hey, go by there and be subscribed. That's what I'm trying to say. So hey, let's get warm. Let's get warm. Let's get to this. I'm thinking today, ooh, what a lucky man he was. You know that song. ELO, I think it is. I know, somebody tell me what a lucky man he was. But I posted something about this yesterday, and it's just a thought of mine that was in my head, and I'm sure I've heard it from other people, but I just put it into my words yesterday, that it doesn't matter like how lucky you are, how talented you are, even if you have the best genes in the world, you know what I mean? Even if you have the best genes or the best luck or the most talent, you're gonna have to invest in yourself. If you're not willing to invest either spiritually, mentally, and or financially in yourself, in your well-being, in your health, or what you want to go towards, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to remain the same person you are today, same person you were yesterday, same person you were the day before, and you're going to keep repeating this cycle. And I've been there. I'm just talking from experience myself. I'm not talking at you or anything like that. I'm just talking with experience with myself. What are you looking at? People drive by. It's so funny. They must think I'm famous. People drive by slow, or they'll walk by slow, and what's this guy doing? What's this guy doing over here? But anyways, so yeah, I must be famous, just in my head. But anyways, so if you got to invest in yourself. Why do you think people go to college? Why do you think people get those loans for college and spend all that money being in debt? Are they not investing in themselves? Why do you think people that want to be a doctor go to school for so long? Why do you think people that want to be a plumber learn how to be a plumber and probably pay, or I'm just using, trade, or if you want to be the best guitarist, are you not gonna, take lessons, and you're gonna have to pay a little bit to take those lessons? A lot of people are afraid to spend money to make money. A lot of people are afraid to invest in themselves because they don't want to, or they don't want to just spend the money or whatever. They're afraid to take what they have and invest it in themselves because they're afraid they'll lose. But hey, last night we were watching a little documentary on Walt Disney, and they were talking about him and what he had to do to get Disney going. And what he had to do was basically take everything, get money from lenders, mortgage, all that stuff, mortgage his house, all that stuff, everything he had financially, he had to take to put into what he wanted to do with Disney, his vision of what he had. He had to do that. And most of the people I think about, even musicians, it's not all about talent. If you got talent and you get lucky, somebody picks you up and wants to run with you, that's awesome, but that is few and far between. Most of the people that actually make it in the industry, the entertainment industry, invest in themselves. They take some money, they put it into recording a good product, getting something good together. It ain't free. Nothing is free. You can have all the talent in the world, the best genes, whichever, but you have to invest in yourself. You want to be the best artist on the planet, whether you're doing a computerized stuff or you're doing it by hand, you got to buy the equipment to lead you there. Don't you? Do you guys agree with me? Hey, if you're getting this, you can drop a comment. It's a Facebook Live. I don't mind, and I'll get back to you, as soon as I finish up here. But if you're not willing to invest in yourself, and this goes like with my health too, what I've had to do, what a bunch of other people that I'm friends with have had to do, and what I've talked to other people that are even doing other things that aren't ID Life or whatever. Talk about having to invest money or invest time, get to the gym, whichever. It might get loud here. One of them tree trucks getting ready to come by. But, you know, you have to invest in yourself. You might have to spend a little bit of money to get to the gym. Pardon me, let this truck go by here. Look, they're gonna stare at me. Should I wave at them? Just waving at them. I must be a superstar. I must be a superstar. People just gotta stop and just gawk at what's going on. I think it's funny. But anyway, I invested in this phone that I gotta use. I invested in this microphone. I invested in his jacket to stay warm. You know, so many people are just like, oh, I can't spend money on that. It's not important. You know, but you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to change anything unless you put a little bit into yourself. Are you willing to do that? Because if you're not, you're just going to stay where you are. You're going to keep spinning wheels and not go anywhere. I mean, that's the truth. That's the truth. I've been there. I'm there. You know, when I'm afraid to do something, I'm afraid to get out of my comfort zone. I'm afraid to invest in myself. You know, I'm just sitting there spinning my wheels. I'm afraid to pick up my guitar and write a song. I'm just sitting there spinning my wheels. I've had to spend money to buy equipment, to play gigs, to, you know, and it's just what you got to do. And if you're afraid to do that, you're not going to go anywhere. So think about it today. If you could, get up and get out. Find what you want to do. Whoop, camera might blow over there. Got a little wind here. But, let me fix that camera. Look at that sunshine. Hold on. See, this is what happens when you're doing live, right? This is what happens when you're doing live. But if you're not willing to invest in yourself, then you're not going to go anywhere. This is what I'm saying. You know, as I said, if you want to play guitar, you want to be the best, you better get some lessons. You better get a good guitar, put some good strings on that thing, and get out there and do it. You want to have the greatest band, you better find the right people to be around to do those things. You want to do the best computer graphics or whatever you call them, you better get the best computer to do that. You know, you got to invest in what you want to do. You want to get healthy, you better invest in a gym or, you know, supplements like I use, customized, you know, for me. Just, that's not a commercial there. You know, so that's what I do, and that's what I want you to do. Think about it today. You're not just a lucky man, and I know a lot of you are a lucky man, you know, or woman, but there's more to it. So think about it today if you could, all right? Hey, I got to run here. I love you guys. Taking this view, if you could, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful view. I appreciate you guys for jumping on today. Just get out there and take care of what you want to do. Invest in yourself, all right? Love you guys. Peace and chicken grease. See ya.